think for me it's super important to bring my own value.
I love to build things. I always have the feeling I need a mission.
It's like collaborating with people and problem solving like together in a group.
I am a sensitive person, so I try to behave like a good human.
What brings me happiness is being fulfilled in the things I do, bringing something to the table in life.
Previously, I always thought like, all right, there needs to be pressure in a workspace. And I think these are like the old days, because I think we all can create the best experiences if we just enjoy the process in building that.
Of course, it's mostly about the culture that makes it a good or bad workplace. So it's about appreciation, right? When you feel like people recognize your work.
I was very much looking forward for this presentation.
The best way to work with someone just to be always transparent, always open, and let everyone know. I mean, if I'm not feeling good, I'm letting my coworkers know how I'm feeling. And in my perspective, vulnerability is really a strength.
Is showing off my mistakes as well. And being able to do that at Perspective especially is something that I enjoy.
I feel like that's something very special about Perspective, is that we don't really have to be scared about voicing our opinions.
Knowing that, if something goes wrong, they're always still there to kind of catch me. So they're always pushing me to be my best version, but they always also embrace my shortcomings.
At the end, it makes us stronger because we share more of who we are, and the others can also understand a bit more where we're coming from.
We had some nice paddle games this morning. If you want to join us tomorrow, feel free. But of course, there's also yoga, so go for yoga. We have the first part, which is going to be a culture exercise. And I need you to stand up and join me here on this beautiful stage.
I think Perspective supports my personal growth, especially in the way that we work with each other.
Everyone is very communicative. I just like talking to them. I can see their drive. Everyone has their own ideas and projects.
It's really nice to be a part of people that are putting their egos aside and wanting to just collaborate and just solve the problem.
At Perspective, there's pretty much a flat hierarchy, and everybody has a lot to bring to the table in terms of like your idea actually really matters.
They really enabled me to grow, not only from a technical or skill-wise perspective, no pun intended, but also on a personal level.
You could ask anybody in this room, would you go back to a non-remote job? And I think nobody would say yes.
That gives you a lot of opportunities. You can work, you can go and also work from any place, actually. So in that terms, it's really flexible.
Fostering what the individual wants to do and fostering how an individual wants to work. And I think that's why remote is also so amazing. And I wouldn't want to switch back ever.
I mean, everyone is enjoying building products and amazing things, but it doesn't matter where they're building it, right? And I mean, we have these wonderful offsites, like we're having it right here in Rome at the moment, coming together, have a great time as a team. But then it's also fine if everyone moves around Europe again and continues working on the projects they love.
So here in Rome, what I also liked most was basically, I would say, observing people, how they had fun with each other.
Getting to see my colleagues in person, that's actually very refreshing.
We have seen parts of the Vatican.
Personally, really enjoyed the scavenger hunt. To be fair, the riddles were too complex for us, for our tiny group.
From our early times, teamwork and insight are key to revealing this hidden piece of our past. The ancient stones where secrets hide, for tales untold beneath the Roman skies.
It was so fun because I'm also a very competitive person. I was like, we gotta be there first, get them points.
It's really hard to pick a highlight, but when we picked the gladiator calendar, that was hilarious. We just looked at it and we went like just laughing in a pure way.
Doing pasta yesterday was amazing.
I mean, the pasta yesterday was out of this world, right? Because we made it ourselves, and I have to say it's the best tiramisu that I ever made. It's only the only one.
These retreats are nice. I love them. I love to see the team, but you need a certain culture for us to be together, to grow together, Having a remote company is one thing, having a remote culture is another one, and Perspective does this really well.
I can see, based on the jokes that people make, how safe they feel, That you can see people can really be themselves, and also like how fast people open up.
You can be correlated, it can be an honest company, but at the same time with so much passion that we built such an amazing company.
I just feel blessed being surrounded by so many capable and talented and warm-hearted people, essentially. That's it. So this whole thing is a highlight.